Hey, welcome back. I hope everybody is having a great Sunday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, I thought it'd be kind of fun to revisit, but update, the look at every version of He-Man and Skeletor in the Origins line, Masters line, and the CGI line. But for the most part, it will be, the Origins line with the new Turtles of Grayskull line and the cartoon collection, and of course with the Masters line with a variety of new Eternia figures and Revolution figures of He-Man and Skeletor. But I will also, in another video, do some versions of He-Man and Skeletor in the CGI line. And what you see here, right here, is basically He-Man and Skeletor and their first versions. So here's the first version of He-Man and Skeletor in the Masters line, right there. Then we have the first version of He-Man and Skeletor in the Origins line. Alright, so today we'll be looking at, and I picked out some random figures of He-Man and Skeletor in the Origins line, not the entire set. So this will be a multi-part set video, alright. And of course, here's the first versions of He-Man and Skeletor in the CGI line. Okay. Now, speaking of updates, if you are not aware, but I'm sure you guys are, hopefully you're aware, there's been a major update about the Serpent's Lair that has now been postponed and scrapped. According to sources, if you would like to check out Pixel Dan's channel, he did a video about the Serpent's Lair, about, he did a poll on his channel about our feelings, if we were going to buy it. And for the most part, and also Mattel themselves also did a survey as well on this new playset. And for the most part, it's been a very overwhelming no. And for the most part, the reason why that is, and I gotta say, I gotta agree, I was undecided, is the fact that no one is interested in this particular playset. There's no nostalgia feeling towards this playset. And the fact that it's too expensive, it's too big, it's not what we were promised in the concept art, and a lot of things, a lot of factors played into the kind of like, in a way, this downfall of this particular playset. So Mattel, that's one thing I do love about Mattel, is that they do listen to the feedback from us collectors, and I like that. Has scrapped this particular playset. It's been postponed, and they're going to redesign it. So hopefully a little bit more smaller, more, in the veins of the Castle Grayskull, look and feel and size. Hopefully the price goes down. I even hope it's not going to be a crowdfunding playset. It's something for pre-order like we got with Snake Mountain and Grayskull. I really hope the price goes down. To be honest, I hope to but maybe make that vehicle that was included in that original playset maybe its own thing. Do a different Mattel Creations exclusive for that new Snake vehicle that was supposed to be included with that particular Serpent's Lair. And I'm kind of curious too about your thoughts and feelings about this. Is this a good thing or bad thing? I'm still on the fence right now because I still don't think, even though they're redesigning this new Serpent's Lair, I still think this is something that people still don't want. If you would give us, if they would give us like the Fright Zone, in the slime pit, I think there'd be no doubt, as collectors, we would actually back this up and pre-order this, or the attack track, or the Horde Tower, is as the exclusive. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious what their design is going to be. How much the price is going to be. So they have scrapped the Serpent's Lair. The crowdfunding Serpent's Lair has been scrapped and it has been put on hold for now, till Mattel Creations can redesign the playset. Hopefully, like I said, in a much smaller, unique, version, like the concept art, because the concept art was everywhere, on packaging, like the Lady Slither packaging had that Serpent's Lair. So I really, really hope, if that's the case, they make it a little more streamlined, a little bit smaller, and more affordable, I'll definitely back it up and pre-order it. So let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings about the pre-order or the crowdfunding Serpent's Lair being postponed and redesigned. All right, if this is a good thing or a bad thing. All right. Well, now, of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope everyone hits that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit the notification bell when you upload new videos. and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things, all brands of Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at some He-Man and Skeletor figures in the Origins line. Okay, so of course, like you said, there's my first versions of He-Man and Skeletor right there, the one that started it all. And I'm thinking about doing a video at some point to comparing Wave 1 figures of the Origins line to their counterparts in the cartoon collection, because I believe every figure in the Vintage Origins line is now a part of the cartoon collection. And I can almost do it with the Turtles of Grayskull line as well. Only person I'm missing who's not been released yet, which is kind of unique and very odd, is Evil Lyn. But I think everybody else from Wave 1 Vintage Origins line, you know, has been released in the cartoon collection, of course, and for the most part in the Turtles of Grayskull line, except for Evil Lyn. But now on to the versions of He-Man Skeletor that I picked out in Origins, and this is some random figures. You know, I'm not going to order, you know, from the next version to the next version. So the first versions I want to show you guys. It's a very unique version here, and we're starting off with a very unique versions of He-Man and Skeletor. We're in a world where He-Man is the bad guy and Skeletor is the good guy. So we have Anti-Eternia He-Man right here, pure evil, next to a version of Skeletor, Keldor, that is good, which is very unique. And I think when the pre-order was going out for Skeletor, I think the glamour shots or photos had him fighting against Anti-Eternia He-Man. So I thought that was kind of a cool thing to do in the first run of this, you know, particular video, is showing you a version of an evil He-Man with a good version of Skeletor right there. So this is He-Man and this is Skeletor in a way. Now this is Keldor, yes, but Keldor eventually does come to become Skeletor. Even the name says Skeletor. So you have Skeletor here. There he is in packaging. Next to the evil version of Anti-Eternia He-Man. Right there. And like I said, I would love to, you know, get more, you know, in this Anti-Eternia world, you know, more of these figures in this universe. You know, like I said, the Origins line can just branch out and just go crazy for us collectors. I mean, all the universe and the multiverse. I mean, you can just, it's no telling on how far and how, you know, of these amazing figures that we can get in, you know, in the collection, you know. But look at the back in the back right here. So there's a nice glamour shot of Anti-Eternia He-Man right there, calling the power of Anti-Eternia right there. Look at that statue. I don't know if this is supposed to be like their version of the Grayskull or something like that. But there he is. Pretty cool. All right. Now this version was of course a Mattel Creations exclusive. Right there. There's old this is Skeletor. Look at that. Now, speaking of cats, I forgot to mention this. You know, when we did, you know, our Fearless Felines, you know, for a couple of days ago, you know, getting this version of Panther in, like, Battle Cat form, the purple with the stripes right there, I think that would be absolutely amazing to get that version of Battle Cat, you know, or Panther in this universe right here for us collectors. All right. So let me know in the comments below, also, you know, if you want to, you know, what's been your favorite versions of He-Man and Skeletor in this particular Origins line, Masters line, or even CGI line, or in general, you know. All right. Now the next two versions I have, and this is a line that I do hope that we will continue to get, because of how popular I feel like the cartoon collection is nailing it, and I would love to get, you know, a 2000X line of Origins figures. Now we do got some figures in this particular universe, but to get, you know, the entire set, you know, or more, you know, in this universe and Origins figures in the 2000X line, I would absolutely love. And as you can see, we have the 2000X versions of He-Man and Skeletor right there. So there he is, part of the 40th anniversary. Came out in 2022. Here's old He-Man right there. Got the Master of the Universe 2000X logo on the packaging. Next to his Skeletor right there. His uncle, I guess you can call him now. There he is. So very, very cool. Alright. On the back. See some great shots, some glamour shots of He-Man and Skeletor in this universe. Now, of course, if you are, you know, Mattel Creations did give us another version of this version of He-Man in the 4-pack of Fighters or He-Man pack. A little different variant of this version of He-Man, more back metal weapons and armor, but there he is. But unfortunately, we have not gotten a 4-pack of this version or Skeletor in Mattel Creations. Something I would love to get for us collectors. I'm sorry, but there he is. All right, absolutely amazing, very cool, very, very cool. And like I said, I really do hope, at some point, as long as the line is going good, which I have no doubt, about that, that we will eventually get a 2000X line of figures in the Origins line, But there you go. And finally, guys, I'm going to end it for one more, and we're going to look, hang on. We're going to look at, of course, their cartoon filmation style versions right there of He-Man and Skeletor. There they are. Alright. Of course, you got the updated version of He-Man and the Master Universe filmation style logo here. You got the beautiful bluish purple sky in the background. You have that filmation Castle Grayskull. The look of Skeletor and He-Man looks absolutely amazing. The look... right out of the Filmation cartoon. It looks amazing. I love the fact that also they've included, items or artifacts from the show, from a specific episode, which is absolutely amazing. They look great. Awesome. Alright, I love the look of each figure. Different style of, a little bit different, of course, in the cartoon collection than the Vintage line. Right there. Come back around. You see nice glamour shots right there of He-Man using the, what kind of sword was it? Oh, the Sword of the Ancients, of course. Yes, yes. And you see the Mask of Power right there. And of course, so basically, you can look, if you see right there, both of these, I just noticed that. Okay, all right. I'm sure, hardcore collectors already know this, but the first time looking at this, is that each version of these figures are part of the same episode. Okay, so the Mask of Power is where this sword comes from, and of course, the Mask of Power is where the Mask of Powers were. Okay, which is very unique. But I still think, and I really do think that, as far as Skeletor is concerned, I think his item should have been the Diamond of Disappearance and not the Mask of Power. But I like the fact that these two figures are tied into one another with their items from this particular Filmation episode. So I thought that was really, really cool. Okay, all right, I like that. All right. But there you go, guys. There's a small little look at the, of some of the He-Man and Skeletor versions and origins, updated. And of course, we will continue this tomorrow with more figures of, of He-Man and Skeletor in this particular universe. Of course, the cartoon with the Turtles of Grayskull line, we have a variety of different figures and origins that has come out with He-Man, Skeletor. I'm looking forward to, which has not come out yet. The Stranger Things version of He-Man, next to the Stranger Things version of Skeletor, So, there's so many great versions of He-Man and Skeletor out there. Let me know in the comments below if you wish, what has been your favorite version of He-Man so far that's come out in Origins, or in, or Masterverse, or CGI, or the Vintage line, or, classics, So, anything, so let me know, guys, if you want, alright? So I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, don't forget to hit that notification bell when I know I'll upload new videos. And like I said, we'll do another He-Man and Skeletor Origins figures tomorrow on Monday. All right. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday. And let me know also about the Serpent's Lair, your thoughts and feelings. For me, I think this is a good thing. I really do. I really do. I was never a big fan of the Serpent's Lair. And what's interesting about this is, when if watch Pixel Dan's, I'm recommending you watch Pixel's Dan's. I can say that Pixel Dan's video. Man, I'm tongue tied today, guys. video on this, okay? Because in the video, he lists some questions, some poll questions about the Serpent's Lair. And for the most part, the overall reason why people chose not to back this up or purchase this is like people were not interested at all getting this place. There's no, there's no, history on this, and other things too, like it was too big, it was too expensive, and, the concept art, didn't match all properly, but the funny part was in the video, Pixel, or I'll just call him Dan. Okay, Dan says that this was the overall winner, for us collectors. That this was the one that, people voted the most. But I don't understand that. Maybe because of the concept art. Maybe that's why they voted, for it. If that was the case, wouldn't it, the numbers don't lie. If there's no, so I'm rambling on here, everybody. I'm apologizing. That the fact that if no one is interested in getting this playset, or there's no nostalgia feeling towards it, but yet Mattel is telling us that people want this, and the voting was overwhelming for this playset, and they're still going forward with this playset. I question that. So let me know in the comments below if you want, your thoughts and feelings about this. If this is a good thing, a bad thing, are you still going to back this up? Maybe maybe, or let me know. Just let me know in the comments below. All right. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday once again, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care, and always have a good one, guys.